Hi, hello, good morning. How are you all? Fantastic. Oh, all are saying fantastic. Then good. Do you all know words, rhyming words? Okay. Yes, you're saying right. Rhyming words are the words which give the same sounds but different letters. The word will be different, but the sound will be same. Example, say, weigh, heat, seat, green, seen, fail, tail, tell, bell, here, there, my, hi, we, be, any other words. So here we are discussing about rhyme scheme, that is rhyming words. As we all seen in the poems, the last words will be same. The sound will be same, or beginning the words will be same. The sound will be same. Here the rhyme scheme used in these lines of the poem is A, B, B, C, C. That means lastly we are having the words, that is forget, yet, grows, toes, green, sin. This type of words are called as rhyme scheme. Rhyming words. So we go on doing some rhyming words like we, she, here, there, and these all. So take a paper, take a pen, and make a list of some rhyming words. I am giving you 1 minute. So let us see how many of them will do the rhyming words. I'll give you some clues. By that also you can do. Poem, them, room, broom, eat, feet, clay, play, door, floor, room, broom, pen, hen, then, when, shy, fly, dry, why, many other words. I hope you all have done the list of rhyming words. And I am giving you some exercise here. By seeing that you can do. Identify the rhyme scheme for the following lines of poems. Fairy Bread by Robert Louis Stevenson. He is the poet Robert Louis Stevenson. Come up here, oh dusty feet. So last word is feet. Here is fairy bread to eat. Feet, eat. These both are rhyming words. Room, broom. These both are rhyming words. Dine, pine. These both are rhyming words. Then well, tell. These are our rhyming words. Got it? Okay. So rhyming words are nothing but the having same sound at the end. And we have a poem here. Children, children, don't forget, there are elves and fairies yet. So forget and yet are rhyming words. Where the naughty hawthorn grows, look for prints of fairy toes. Here grows and toes are our rhyming words. Where the grassy rings are green, moonlight dances shall be seen. Green and seen are your rhyming words. Watch and wait, oh lucky you, if you find a fairy shoe. For a ransom he will play, hobbling barefoot all the day. Here we are using pay and day are our rhyming words. Next, lay it on a mushroom seed, wish your wish and go your way. So, go your way. If your wish should be discreet, never fear but he will pay. So, seat and discreet are our rhyming words. Pay, way and pay are also rhyming words. Now let us do the revision of the lesson of Dorothy's The Strange Land. Here we have answered the questions. What preparations did Dorothy do before she started on her journey to the Emerald City? Okay. What preparation did Dorothy do before she started on her journey to the Emerald City? So, in the lesson they have told that while going to the Emerald City, she took the bread basket, putting a cover, white cloth on it, and she wore a gingham and she wore silver shoes. This is your answer. What preparation did Dorothy do? She took breads in the basket and she put a white cloth on it. She wore a gingham and she put. Here we can see what all preparations she did before going to the Emerald City. The girl washed herself carefully, dressed herself in the clean gingham and tied her pink sunbonnet on her head. She took at a little basket and filled it with bread from the cupboard, laying a white cloth over the top. Then she wore silver shoes. Here we can see the Munchins were how they were hard worker. They were neat fences at the sides of the road, painted a dainty blue color, and beyond them were fields of grain and vegetables in abundance. Evidently, the Munchins were good farmers and able to raise large crops. So, by seeing this, we can say that Munchins were hard working people. Here we can see what qualities did Dorothy possess. What qualities did Dorothy possess? Possess means she had. Which quality she had? By seeing the story, we can say that she was caring. How? Because she was cared about her tutu, the cat also. She carried some bread for it also. And by saying one more word, kind. Here also we can see kind, because the rich man of Munchins, his Bok, said her that it is kind of you to wear that. That means she is kind. And one more word we have here, you are a friendly witch. That means she is friendly, she was kind, and she was caring also. So these are the qualities she possessed. The next question is, you must be a great sorceress. Is this statement a fact or an opinion? Give reasons for your answer. Here, you must be a great sorceress means a person who is having magical powers. So, do you